Hey everybody, it's Jeff the Fan 12312 here with more Doki Literature Club, but this is something different I'm doing here. I am going not suitable for children, those who are easily disturbed, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression, which, by the way, I have both anxiety and depression, but I still enjoy this game because I see it as a game and everything. So it's like neither of those are like super severe for it to be like a huge issue for me to play something like this, so I'm fine. Anyway, the whole point is I'm trying to get the best ending of the game in this recording, which... Shoot. Let me just make the game fit into the recording window I built, because I made mistakes. Okay, new game. In order to get the best ending to this game, you basically need to play Act 1 3 times. I'm only going to show the parts that are new. Still gonna be Jay. So like this beginning, I'm just gonna kind of skip through. This is gonna be a long video because I'm not gonna make this into a series. It's just gonna be this one video. That's why I'm skipping through all this text. A, because we've already gone through it in the actual series. And B, because I only want to make this just one video, so... Mario X the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Now, when I first played this, I appealed to each girl once. The way to do this is you have to basically play Act 1 3 times. You have to appeal to one girl, then to another, then to another. Okay. This is gonna be, this video is a lot of me skipping through text. Okay, I should be okay. All this text is going to be the exact same no matter what I do. So I'm just going to skip through it as quickly as possible. I just want to see what this true ending is. A lot of clicking is going to go into this. There's a lot of clicking everywhere. We're going to start by appealing to Sayori. Okay, so to appeal to Sayori... Sayori. Solemn or bittersweet words. Cry? Sayori, yeah. Thought so. It's gonna be the hardest part of the game. Heartbeat? Nope, okay. Pain. Family. Hurt. Together. Depression. So Sayori is definitely depressed, so that's definitely gonna be on there. Sunny. Sadness. Blanket? Because she likes to sleep? Nope. Darn. Oh. Just a couple more Sayori words and then it doesn't really matter. So, smile. Peace. No. Fear. I don't know on this one. Silly? Yeah, okay. Warm. Heart. Flee. I didn't think that would be her, but I couldn't think of one on that one. Promise. Empty. Defeat. I don't think this one matters. I'm just gonna go with party, and that was right. Okay. There, I've appealed to Sayori. Now, this first Sayori cutscene should be one that we've already seen. I think Yuri is probably the easiest character to appeal to. Because her words are pretty obvious. They're either really long or like extra dark. And then Sayori's pretty difficult, but it mostly deals with emotion, either happiness emotion or sadness emotion. And then Natsuki is hard. You basically have to try and find something that's cute. Which can be difficult with Sayori in the mix. So then this is... Oh, and there she is. We were napping. Yeah, we definitely saw this whole thing. The next Sayori one should be new, though. Where my character's being a complete asshole to Sayori. I know it's awful, but I don't actually have control of the dude, so... Oh, my mouse has been outside of the window that entire time. I'm trying to plug my phone in. It should be... I know what to do, but I'm keeping my phone on, like, a guide on how to get the best ending just in case, to make sure I don't screw something up, because I don't want to go through a really long recording and then just have to do the whole thing again. That would just make the entire recording dull, because I would be annoyed. Sorry. Okay. Sharing poems. These should all be the same because I wrote for Sayori on the first time. So good, I love it. Maybe that's why, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna be clicking in the middle so I don't click past the poem. This is, yeah, the Dear Sunshine. We already read the poems, but there are a few that I want to read or point something out with that I didn't notice before. Okay. We've read through all of these responses, so I'm just gonna skip past them. I wish the skip button actually worked, but it only works in like one spot, I think. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It is a good poem. I'm just trying to like speed through this entire game so this video isn't 12 hours long. Might only end up being like 1 or 2. It's kind of what I'm going for here. Show it to Yuri. She forgot to start speaking. First time writing a poem. Guessed it might be. It's that bad. No, I'm so sorry. What were you saying? Is this that there are specific techniques new writers use? She's talking quite a bit. I can't say it all that fast. Doesn't really matter. And then this is the Ghost Under the Light poem. The first Monica poem is the main one I want to point something out with. The first one in both playthroughs. Now show it to Monica. Okay, share your poem with me. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed. I like this one. Read her poem. Okay, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. But, and he on the other side was looking in. I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Remember that once we get to the first part of the second of Act 2. There's a reason I'm saying to remember that. Now here's the ending. The fight. Sorry. This doesn't involve you. We're fighting! Oh my god, we're horrible people who are fighting all the time. Well, who do you agree with? Help me, Sayori. I didn't show this sign. Atsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Thought. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Jay? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Lions. Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Oh, you bitch. Oh. Sorry. That makes two of us. You can count on me. If you've played this game before, then all the text you see, especially from Monica, gets really creepy. That's why I was thinking, kind of my stomach to knots. Genuine process does make a good president, regardless of what she says, when I can get a chance to hardcore a little more. And now we're back to things we've seen before. Excuse me. Okay. Now to write another Sayori poem. Together. Clumsy. Depression. Calm. Most things that have to do with emotions are Sayori. Unless they're, like, highly over, like, big-worded emotions. Big-worded, sad emotions are Yuri, but most emotions go to Sayori. Friends, that's Sayori. Promise. Dark is Sayori. I know bed is Sayori. Heart. On this one I don't know. I'm pretty sure kiss is Natsuki. So time is such a basic word. And that really went, wow, that was unexpected. Smile, pain, alone. Yeah, the words for Sayori get really sad. Oh, oops. Music really gets in your head, man. I don't know what to pick for Sayori on this one. I know peace isn't Sayori. I know contamination isn't, nor is milk. Fester I know isn't. Desire? No, I didn't think so. Embrace? Maybe? Yeah, embrace. Okay, I thought so. Sadness. Defeat. Sweet. Party. Okay. I got like 18 out of 20. Another day passes. This is gonna be the one with the snacks, yeah. Sayori's mischievous escapade to get snacks. A lot of text to skip through, guys. Gonna be a long video. Hey, my restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. Bit my tongue. Do-do-do. Monica's missing. She has a boyfriend. Sorry, I didn't mean to be late. Practicing piano. Okay, I'm gonna go get some supplies from another room. You wanna go with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Jay to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Jay? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid, taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Don't need to really talk about this because I've already seen. This is just saying that poetry performance, which is mentioned later on. I think I'm the right way at all. It's not about writing poems, about performing them. Like you said, lines of poem like between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! puts it, I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I'm just meant this pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess it means I'm doing a good job. Okay, so, I'm so excited, festival's gonna be so much fun. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Classroom, she goes straight to the closet. See, what do you have in here? Crayons! They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. You start pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Write this one down. We still need to find one. I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Talking about the poster paper. Dropped one by accident. Smack! Yeah. Sarah bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! He kisses her forehead. She's Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Remove the hand from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Sorry, she's hurt. With a bump. Let's go find you some ice or some shit. Cold drink. Fine, it's looking like a unicorn. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? I know I said I would read through these parts, but I just don't want to. I'll just, like, I'm not gonna, like, speed through these ones, but I'm not gonna, like, read them all exactly like we did in the regular playthrough, so. You're already in the wrong spots. The bottle of apple juice, it's nice and cold. Opens the cabinet, starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Oh, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Place the bottle against the palm of her head. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Look like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. It kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I wouldn't get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard, and you're just a complete asshole because you would do this to me. You would rush over as quick as you could. You'd really try hard to get me to stop crying. Stop crying! No, I'll stop. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble so someone find out. It's not about the fact that that you're hurt. No, it's just about making sure nobody finds out. No, it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? I'm thinking maybe I do remember. I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you, so in a way it was my fault, kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you really think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been like the song already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. He has a wistful expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that then when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I had it under my bangs, but... Yeah. Right. Flushes her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori to the classroom. She plays with banks to try and hide the bump without much success. In a moment, I take her back to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was about to ready to start sharing poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons. It's back my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, are you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. I forgot it all. Calm down. I have it right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, James. Failed to come up with an excuse. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. A.k.a. it's good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Hey everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I have to grab mine. Okay. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yes, yours and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much you like something, but I don't think it's that. Well, That's I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop weird things, idiot. It just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, it's through you and I can't through myself. I'm making a weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. Wow, you dick! I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? Jesus, he's a douche. Okay, I'm done really trying to care. She breaks her pencil. This is the Bottles poem, we read it. Shout out to Natsuki. Any worse, but it's not better. There's a compliment. Amy likes spiders. Make a noise because I don't have anything to talk about because I'm just skipping through text. Oh well, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Well done, your skills are already improving. That's not all writers. Okay. I mean, I know there are some differences because I'm not... That's a new one. Is it? The raccoon. No, I remember this poem. Yeah, we read this poem. I haven't seen it in like in my other playthrough that I've done after our recording, and in watching other people play through this game on YouTube. I haven't seen this one again, so that's why I had it confused for a minute. But yeah, we got this poem. A lot more metaphorical. And Monica. It's pretty good. This makes me think of Sayori, like the other one. You two are a dynamic duo. Just teasing. And then this is Save Me, Load Me. And this poem of Meaningless. Playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Excuse me, what? Okay, now we're gonna talk about the festival for a while. Oh! Yeah, the piano that's playing is definitely Monica, because actually Monica's song at the end is just the music that's been playing over the game the entire time with lyrics put to it. A lot of text to skip through. Although, to be fair, in our actual series, we've hit a half hour in this video, and in our actual series, by this point, we probably were at like 3 or 4 episodes, each one 30 minutes to an hour, so... Skipping through text is definitely making it faster, but I have to play through this part 3 times, so it's not like... I haven't even hit the end of the first part of it yet. Welcome with Sayori. Once again, like, when I first played this game, I got Natsuki as this question, or would welcome it. If Natsuki asked to walk home with you, what would you do? And I still Sayori then. If I get Natsuki again, I want to choose Natsuki because Yuri is probably my least favorite character in this game, and Natsuki is probably my favorite character. So I'm just curious because I highly doubt it actually does anything. Your choice actually matters. So because in this game there's only like one choice that even makes a difference, and it doesn't even make a difference to the ending. It just gives you a different scene. So yeah. Anyway, sadness, fear, friends, childhood? Yeah. Loud? Yeah, I thought so. Romance? Pain? Cry? Hope? Happiness? Clumsy? Bed? No, that seems like it's too long of a word, though. Sensation? Damn it. Sunny, calm, empty, joy, silly, broken, dark. This is the last poem for Sayori. Last one here again, practicing piano. Come on, Ika. Or Ika or whatever. Sayori is being all depressed and stuff. And none of what this game gets into is actually nonchalant like I'm making it, but I've already done a very impactful series that is going up before this episode, so that series has its true impact on me. That was my blind playthrough. At this point, I've done that playthrough. I've done another playthrough to show the part in the final episode, in episode 12, and I watched someone else play through it on YouTube. Well, we share poems now. It did literally nothing. Show it to Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. Thanks. Sorry you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything's fine. I'm just a little tired. Do you want a nap or something? That's silly. Don't worry about me. I only want to see smiles on your face. Still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki, but in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why aren't you doing this? She has trouble keeping her voice steady. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, glance around the room to make sure nobody's noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head. She snuffles and keeps shaking her head. She gathers herself and smiles. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Natsuki. This one's alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for. It's not my style. Well, that's fine. Mostly just glad you're trying. Of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? More of a compliment to me? Nah, no, gross. Not like I care. It's just one of us has to make sure I'm being grumpy. Why the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. I'll be your beach. I'm just talking about the beach, talking about the beach, talking about the beach. Well done, you definitely improved your writing over the course of a few days. My advice been helpful. I try writing like this song for more than I anticipated. Everything, Monica, I feel awkward at first. Enjoying it, I guess you can't disagree. I would say the whole thing would be a joy, but it's a great way for me to spend personal time with everyone in the club. Blah blah blah. Okay. This is the one with the beach. The lady who knows everything. In this final choice, it doesn't actually matter who you choose for this first playthrough. Actually, it doesn't matter at all, as long as you choose both of them at one point in the 3 playthroughs that you're doing. It doesn't matter which order you do, as long as you make sure both of them get chosen. And of course, for each of their own playthroughs, I'm going to choose each one of them. So it's just this one, it doesn't really matter. So since we saw Yuri's in the main playthrough and Natsuki's was just kind of attached to the end of the last episode of the main playthrough, I'm going to choose Natsuki's twice and Yuri's once. Choose Natsuki. Granted, I'm just going to be skipping through all the text anyway. If you want to actually see a read out one, then just watch the last episode of the regular playthrough. The end of episode 12 will have a Natsuki's side on this weekend. Yeah, only good. Although I did forget to add this part into it where we're getting numbers and everything. Skipping time, skipping time. Now it's Sunday. Hang on, let me check something. Okay, so it doesn't really matter when. Okay. Well, as long as I get through all the scenes. Here's Sayori. Hang on, what? I don't know. My guide got set pretty far down. Okay. Skipping through all this really, really sad text. This text is really sad, but just gotta skip through it. I get to go through everything here. Making sounds because the game isn't doing it well enough for me, apparently. And here's this part. Now, I will mention that Natsuki isn't actually younger than the others in any way. She's just smaller. But she's about the same age as all the others and in the same year and everything, so... In the video I watched, they were getting really creeped out with everything going on with Natsuki and like all the flirting and everything because they thought she was really young, but it's actually just that she's really short and malnourished. Walk you out. It's a lot of clicking. Here's Sayori. Natsuki leaves. Go through this whole scene. Need to say that one. You want to get the best ending in the game, you have to tell her you love her at least once. I'm just gonna follow the route in the guide. I'm sure that it's just get all the scenes, so like... I just need to do this at some point. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the Sayori route, but just in case, I'm just gonna follow this guide. Almost there. Okay. This is where I've decided. Save. Empty slot. Main menu. I just saved it. And now it says start a new game. It specifically says to start a new game. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, here's Sayori. Just skip. Oh, I can now. Skip. Wow, that makes my life so much easier. Especially through day 1. Time to write a poem. Now I'm going for Natsuki. Milk. Candy. Valentine, maybe? No, I know Heartbeat is Natsuki. Okay. Feather. Really? Feathers? Okay. Not what I expected. I know anime is Natsuki. Giggle. Parfait. Papa. Swimsuit? Yeah. I know Pieces. Fluffy. Music? Nope. Okay. Sparkle? Really? Oh, come on, man. Cute. Kitty. Jumpy. Should be one. Yeah, okay. Shiny? Doki Doki? It's like, I'm pretty sure Doki Doki is like the sound of a heart pounding, is what it's supposed to be. Bubbles. Boop. I'm just gonna use the skip button. I'm not really caring that much about showing text or anything, so... Oh, but it only skips to the point where you have... It only skips points that you've already seen, so... Approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica never post... Yeah, we already saw this in the actual recording. We just haven't seen the next one. Skip button's really helpful. So the skip button does work, it's just you have to be in like a second game for the skip button to work. Just clicking past everything. This part, she's really cute in this scene. I find it interesting. In case you happen to be watching this without having seen my original series, that had my best friend and my brother in it, and they both. My best friend likes Yuri the best, and my brother likes Sayori the best. And I'm not saying I like Natsuki the best just so that we each like someone different. I actually do like Natsuki the best out of the three. So I find it interesting how all three of us ended up with like 3 different favorites. And none of them are Monica. Oh, now we can skip. Show my poem to first. Sayori. Oh, make sure it's your first time. Happy you wrote one at all. Oh, it even skips right past her poem. Okay. Cool. Let's start with the things I don't like. First of all... Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this so I could have been doing other things. Next, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go like, oh, you ruined it. Happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. So, you just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that, so you need to be so... just gonna be the same, yeah. Yuri. I can just skip through her entire thing because I'm still writing one she doesn't like. And I should be able to skip through most of this. This a lot cuter than I expected. Makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Say so. By any chance, if you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories. Just, yeah, we've already read this. And here's the fight. Okay, I'm on Natsuki's side, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to select Natsuki, but we already read this in the video series, so I'm not going to read it. But in the next playthrough, once I choose Yuri, I'm going to read that one. Yuri is actually my least favorite character because of how crazy she gets in Act 2. That freaks me out way more than anything else in this game, and I can't like Yuri after it, even though I know that's not supposed to be her, like how she actually acts. Okay. Poof. Awesome. No, damn it, okay. Rose. Damn it! So difficult. Sugar? Okay. I need to make sure I get Natsuki on this one. And it's not easy. I know Heartbeat. Kitty. Skipping? Okay. Lollipop should be. Playground? Yeah, pink. I know that one. Parfait. Pout. Play. No, I couldn't think of one that wouldn't be Sayori on that one. Hop. Candy. Anime. The easiest one is anime. Love? Knew it. Puppy. Swimsuit. Skirt. Okay. That's number 2, right? Yeah. There's still gonna be one more poem for Natsuki. I find Natsuki to be the hardest one to write the poems for when you have Sayori around. Not long before Natsuki comes to me except for me. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. Natsuki takes from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended where Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me checking up some space in her closet, so I had to move stuff around and clean it up a bit. Still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. Moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. Closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I could reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. She grabs the stool on the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me! Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, her fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. She uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. I don't know what voice I'm doing, but I'm kind of happy about it. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have desks attached. Brings chairs over. A little dangerous if the chair swivels and rolls. I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. She climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. She grabs a stack of manga and bends down and puts it on the shelf below. Wah! Chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Could you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. And he's being a creeper, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through the rest. The rest is literally just Natsuki recognizing that he's being a creeper, and then in her freak out about it, she literally throws the books on accident because she tumbles over, and she just freaks out. Yeah. Crash. Let's not float with her. Gross. What are you thinking, you sicko? What happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Kind of. Well, one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I hope you're happy. And her book is creased. Are you... I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? She shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I only do what I know to do. Alright, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? You can get started on it once I'm done here. She looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? She lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Right, that should do it. Up off the stool, she averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Just holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist! Sit in the same spot, open the second volume. She quickly improves. She makes comments. She's nice. It's a really good thing. So we're holding on to this tomorrow, even you sound more enthusiastic than last time. Didn't you know? Told you. Yeah. I see and slip the book in my bag. Who should I show my poem to? I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. I mean, it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things that must be a good poem. Sure, that's exactly how it works. And again, yeah, I just skip past this. Happy poems are sometimes sad poems. I didn't mean to hit history. Bottles. Natsuki. She reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and back at the poem. I know she must have read it more than once. Is that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. You're trying to impress me? Yep. That's kind of the point of this playthrough. And then she has to go pee. I didn't do anything terrible, jeez. You know, it tastes well. Are you sure you're not cheating? Totally cheating. I've played this game before, Monica. Really stop reading things that aren't for you. You have a bad habit. But Jay wrote this poem and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. I think Jay is done sharing the poem with anyone. It's not like anyone else would read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? I guess Jay is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. I don't think she's gonna like it, though. Read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. Did you know that about Amy, that she likes spiders? It's really creepy. I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been, well, enjoying my sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez, just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? She's reading this poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. It's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too. Oh no. I don't need to read this. Monica. Glad you two have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. So you read mine now. This is Save Me, Load Me? Yeah. Skipping all this stuff. Oh, I love the skip feature. Oh, I love the skip feature so much! Saves me from a lot of clicking. I need to know. That's a fair point. I mean, at any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Need you, Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Everyone is different. Nobody in this club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Okay. Okay. Funny. Kawaii. Sorry, I had to say kawaii. Fluffy. Cute. Giggle. Pink. I think warm is one. Damn it. Okay. Flower. Really? God, this is what I hate trying to get Natsuki with Sayori here. Okay, Whisper. Poof. Some of them are really easy, and some of them are just like, none of them are options that make sense here. So, marshmallow, candy, chocolate. I know Popeye is one, so I'm just gonna say Popeye. Whistle, puppy, boop, twirl. That is her. Okay. Valentine? Yeah, okay. I'm at the point where I can really just choose ones that I'm curious about. Okay, fireworks or Sayori. Last one here again. Skipping. Hey, you. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried! Holding a volume mug in her hand. That's right, something came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Because now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you don't feel like talking about it or anything. Practically mumbles that last part. Nah, probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori. Thinking about her, yeah, she's pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, she exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she'd go to, right? Yes, that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's nothing important. It's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Hey, if she needs you to worry about her, that'll be a lot more obvious. I thought that way from the start. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normally worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not! Fine, let's hurry and get started already. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. I already telling you don't like it. Oh, you don't need to worry about what I think after I wrote this from someone else, did you? Probably not Suki. Didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. It's okay, you're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Oh. Good, that's all that matters to me. Thank you, Jay. Sorry, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Go play with everyone else now. I don't know why I couldn't skip that last part, but oh well. See, let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course, you know I like your writing. Just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course, I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like, I mean, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? Such a dumb thing to get jealous about. You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing's obviously the best, right? Right? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because I'm starting to quiver. First, her clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. Gently grab the poem in my own hand, just relax her grip on it. Place the font on the desk, so it's up to make this place. Don't read it! Not any good. I know you hate my poems. I have to read this one, but I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? My own style isn't anything crazy. I mean, it's true the first time I read your poems I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. It means well, but sometimes she's focused on simple happiness. She doesn't really understand what people want. Yeah, I guess they're really thought about it hard and sees you're not. I'm sorry, that's part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. So you're doing it again. I realize how difficult this one's for finally. You can read it, just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. This is new. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. When I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me, because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. It's not that I don't like it. It's just a little surprising to read, as I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Suki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her, but as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. Realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... never mind. I'm just glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. Yuri... Changes her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Yeah, Yuri just doesn't like me anymore because I chose Natsuki. Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Jay. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Jay. It's not like Natsuki hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who has indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? Kinda knew that, I just didn't want to admit it. I need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, it could end up damaging the club, too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? That's... Not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Anyway... Skipping. I'm gonna go with Natsuki again. And going through... Is this just gonna skip straight to... It should skip straight to the choice with Sayori. I love the skip button. Doesn't matter what I choose, since I've already gotten this scene. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth, she told me how much happier she... Yeah, let's just skip past this. She screams as loudly as she can. I don't remember that part. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Now let's do the final new game, where we're going for Yuri, which is kind of annoying because she's my least favorite character. Oh well. It's time to write a poem. Incongruent, unrequited. Right, that's... Damn, I'm being stupid. Okay. Covet. Yeah. Vertigo. Philosophy. Wrath. Ambient. Agonizing. Analysis. Here, this is the easiest one. Existence. Misfortune is Sayori. Okay. Heaven Sent should be Yuri. Imagination is Yuri, I know that. Anxiety should be Yuri. Determination is Yuri. Frightening is Yuri. Graveyard is Yuri. Suicide is Yuri. Uncontrollable is Yuri. And Effulgent. Effulgent, whatever. Skip. Time it would feel distracting for reading. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She shakes on her for the first split seconds. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the books. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. Hang on, let me open back up here. I'm at Yuri now. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's fine. I was focused that I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, so I'm just rereading a bit of this. So, that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come I have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Right, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kinda dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Jay? It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, don't worry. Hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind speaks to me completely different. Because those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they may not to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. A lot of this is similar to what happens in Act 2, but it's not the same. You have to get all the pictures, except for the Monica picture, in Act 1. So, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. Is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. What it means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence. Yeah, this part's getting to be the same. And here's our image. We're working together to read. Okay, yeah, there is definitely differences in the second one. In Act 2, she's a lot crazier and stuff like that, but... Terrible thing to have in common with her. So embarrassing you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Didn't know you were self-conscious about this sort of thing. I meant it's kind of cute. Okay, everyone. About time we share poems. Yuri. Natsuki. Can't skip it. If you're not going to take this club seriously, go home. Harsh. I believe you put effort in this. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. I'll start somewhere. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. To each their own. Yuri. Her eyes like, it's exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Maybe she doesn't like you. What's on home again? Well, I know that. I mean, I'll find an excuse. Yeah, okay. This isn't the reason I was able to tell. It's just that they're specific. Yeah, and that's the same. Skip right past her poem. Eh? Something really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. Of course. I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Jay. Me too. Monica. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go deep. It's made of you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It's when I put some counts when I put in effort. Okay. Skip. And then here's the fight, which we skip right past. Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. So what happened at all? Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, yes, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody's taking her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It's probably fun to look at all your faces right now. Choosing Natsuki and Yuri gives you the exact same result. I just realized that. Okay, well, not about frustrated for being clear like that. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Thank you. You're too kind. I think I'll have you part of this club. It's nothing. One more thing. And one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, One thing did Natsuki say? Never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Skip. Okay. Unstable. After image. Heaven Sent. Massacre. Meager. Horror. Intellectual. Frightening. Graveyard. Incongruent. Entropy. Uncanny. Existence. Incapable. Melancholy. Determination. Uncontrollable. its own. Tenacious. Vertigo. Extreme. That should be 2020. Skipping. Hey Yuri. Suddenly noticed you were reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Thanks very much. Not to mention yourself as well. Shall we go then? You off to. You wanted to make some tea, so I was filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? So, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Jay in club activities? Mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Huh. Let's go, Jay. What's in the hallway? Suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Jay, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions that we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Jay, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain and fill up the water pitcher and return to the classroom. You like oolong tea? Yep, definitely read that part before. Teapot, do this properly. Of course, shouldn't do anything less than I'm making tea for others. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Letting it show. No, I'm thinking. I'll try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when Zeke was around anyway. It's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri, I'm kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. What's your perfect? I have another request. When you sit on the floor today, be easier on my back. Back pain. Because she has big things. Definitely not her posture, but it's the nice save that we're all going with. Got some chocolate. Chocolate. If I touch it, I might get smudges on the paper. In that case, I'm going to take another chocolate and I'll hold it up to her. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as it's natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Because she suddenly breaks. Did I just... I feel like she needs to confirm what just happened. I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression she can't focus now. Nervously take another chocolate between her fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't hurt her gaze and notices her chest rising forward to the middle of her breaths. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, so it is different this time. Let's talk about this. I feel her hot breath in my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? It's time to share poems. You can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right? Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Okay. Sayori. Suki. Didn't think I'd skip it. Give me this better than the last one. So you're putting in some effort. I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems I need to be able to... And I don't even get to read her poem because she's mad at me for choosing Yuri. You like it? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you pick it up so quickly? That's why. You did a good job explaining. Let's try to get more imagery. Used to this. It's fine. Take your time. Huh. Here's the raccoon again. Yourself, it was embarrassing. It would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something like that. Best we can do is respect each other. Huh. Just Monica. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, I know you can find inspiration in Yuri's writing style. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant to show you. Fictional boyfriend. Do 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 do. Okay. Vertigo. Philosophy. This should be the last one I have to care about. Analysis. Unrestrained. Inferno. Entropy. Melancholy. Existence. Infinite. Thought so. Uncontrollable. Fester. Vivacious, incongruent, tenacious, frightening, extraordinary. I figured that wouldn't be Yuri when I saw it, when I clicked on it. Eternity, suicide. Why do you feel like I'm being watched? You're appearing away from me. I don't really like this person. Well, I have to have a choice to approach myself. Well, it's something I do a lot. Yeah, Yuri, you totally don't do creepy things. Totally not. Totally. The only concern of those who... Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. It seems a little off today when I asked her about it. Yeah. It's quite romantic. I didn't mean to say something stupid. So close to the point where I can just play through the horror part of the game and get the ending that I just don't want to read this anymore. In Act 2, only the first poem you write makes any changes, and we showed what happens if you go for Natsuki, and it's a lot more interesting. I saw what happens if you go for Yuri in all three. Well, in the first one, because the other two consider you going for Yuri no matter what. But so I'm just gonna let fate decide, basically. Okay, everyone. Sayori. Natsuki. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. Next! Yuri. It's really clear. If you go for Natsuki, Yuri just kind of hates you, and if you go for Yuri, Natsuki just kind of hates you. Okay, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. Feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, and I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. It's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, Sayori and Yuri so far. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Jay. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. Actually, I'm pretty sure we've actually read this. Yeah, we read this in my thing, I think. Yeah. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. That's new. That's definitely new. Definitely haven't read this one before. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructed by the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the ambient amber light flicking against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is rhythm in the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you even heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Okay. Keep the poem. Now we can talk to Monica. Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot, hasn't she? I guess so. How much time you spend with her? I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. She needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know, spending time at the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Not really accidentally, but whatever. Now we go through this whole scene. Go with Yuri. seen, yeah, we've already seen all that stuff in my Let's Play. Alright, getting phone numbers and stuff. Okay. Now I can skip again. Skip through all the sadness. And now I need to mash through this entire scene. Bum ba bum. I forgot how long this scene is. Knives, I just cut myself. I forgot how long this scene is. And here's this scene. A lot of clicking in this episode. It would have been a lot worse if the skip option wasn't there. Yeah, I figured I'd be able to skip it now. It's the day of the festival. I'm going to save again, but now I have to go through it. I'm going to skip past the text, even though I know it's going to happen. Left her hanging this morning. Screw you, Monica. Get out of my head. It's so dark. Don't strain yourself. This part always freaks me out, even when I expect it. Yeah, it still freaked me out, but not as badly. Usually freaks me out a lot more than that. It horribly freaked me out the first time, because of course I wasn't expecting that. I know Never, 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 never. Now, if you had seen that scene before starting the other new games, you wouldn't be able to get the true ending. So now, I should be at the point Okay. So just play through the rest of the game like normal. Also known as skip through the rest of the game because we've already seen it. Game is reordering itself because Sayori's gone. Yep, glitching. I don't even need to think about poems anymore because I don't really care which way the first one goes, and the other two it literally doesn't matter in any way. And we don't have access to a skip button anymore because we haven't played through any part of this game anymore. Okay. Huh. Special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I glow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. I haven't seen that one before. I honestly don't know who it went for. Okay, so I ended up with Yuri. The first two Yuri scenes we've already seen, they were just the second two scenes. And the third one is mostly similar. Oh yeah. No reason to say anything. There's no reason to talk about all the creepiness, so... I was just bathing in your body heat. Just skipping through the rest of the game. It's taken a while. Since I went for Yuri, I'm gonna start with Natsuki. No? Okay. Since I went for Yuri, there was a chance that Natsuki's eyes would pop out. Monica. Okay, this is what I wanted to point out. At the beginning of this, I showed Monica's first poem in Act 1. Ended with, like, I realized I'm not, looking in, I'm looking out, and he's looking in. I didn't read this poem because I thought it would be the same, but it isn't. But he wasn't looking at me. This is a continuation of the previous poem. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Oh, I can skip. Phew. Oh hey, it's the fight. You can hear some changes in the music, which we weren't really able to pick up that well in our other recording because the game was so quiet. You guys might have heard it better than we did. Hi, Monica. Skipping past all this because we have seen it all before in my other recording. Okay. Extraordinary is Natsuki. Oh, by the way, this doesn't actually matter, so just skip right through them. I forgot it didn't matter. Let's see if this next part shows up. Sure was nothing. I don't remember anything bad happening. practicing for a while. No, she said I'm practicing for a while, whereas in the last one, in Act 1, she said she just started. I don't think the thing's gonna happen where Natsuki gets a realistic mouth and says a bunch of nonsense. Didn't happen. So now we get to spend more time with Yuri. Go through this. Go through this. 10 minutes pass. So we go through this. And she's cutting herself and then rewinding. I'm back. Skip through all this text. Not exactly quick, is it? Go through this scene we've already seen. Now we're in the closet. She's really creepy now. And it's time to share poems. Amy likes spiders. This is just Monica warning us about Yuri. Save me. And knife on a breathing ribcage. Delete her. Please help me. And Yuri. That was an email. I'm going to have to look at that email later. Okay. Unlocked a special poem. Here's the nothing is real. Red tint and Sayori's head is my mouse cursor. That's new. There we go. The screen would have went black if I wasn't, like, skipping through all the text. So much text to skip through. And it's all, like, a lot of the text in this game is super serious stuff, but I've already seen it, so... Okay. Screen starting to blacken. Not yet? No? Okay. Even Monica was jumping down there. I was choosing some Monica words. Do-do-do. Okay. We're doing the whole make some tea again. This is exactly the same up until the rewind. The music just got muffled. Rewinding. Black screen. Hi, Yuri. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like I'm just gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't get out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Jay. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She always has been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here, just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Look very closely at Yuri. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds so strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. One idea, why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. Notice Monica is just kind of slowly fading in. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Make sure to give them their fair share of use. Okay. Oops. That was an accident. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. We don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day, that's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can all come together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending we've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Jay? Will... Alrighty. This one's alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've already read through this part. And then there's this. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Jay. Because this is where Yuri starts to get really creepy. Yeah, this one. Yes. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. Came upon a huge empty room. Come on, computer. My computer likes to disconnect from my TV, and it usually doesn't do it for that long, which is why it was upsetting me, but it just popped back in. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I'm just gonna let the game take me to Monaco this time because I've already seen what happens if you click on the others plenty of times. It's not like this, it's just adds a little extra to it, but yeah. I remember when I was playing this game the first time, I was literally just like, please don't leave me alone with her! I was freaking out about the idea of being left alone with Yuri. And there was the music. And now we get to sit through this part for a little while. Let me just make sure I don't. Okay, let me open up the game files because I know I'm going to need them. Which I can do very easily. Here's Have a Nice Weekend. Notepad, maybe? Nope, that gives you nothing. The whole point of that file is just saying have a nice weekend to show that Monica knows that you're going to be stuck with Yuri all weekend. And now we're here. Okay. Yeah, I can't skip through this text quite as easily. This one. Okay. Sorry, I just need to get that off the screen. It's the same thing that I had to edit out of the actual series. Okay. Now I can skip past this point, and I have to... Don't delete Monica when prompted. Instead, play through the game with Monica in the void. Write her a poem and continue with her dialogue until she sits and stares at you. Then open up the game's installation files and delete Monica. Okay, so... Okay. Do-do-do. Didn't exactly have much of a choice, Monica. Pretty much. Okay. I forgot how long Monica talks here. Whoa. Do? Yes, you. Of course you are. Why else would you have done all this shit? Don't have a choice. Okay. Okay. About to get here. Let's write Monica her poem. Didn't have much of a choice. Happy end. Even though you did anyway. look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, this is where I can delete her character file. What's happening? Now all of this text we have to get through. You killed everyone. And then it'll come back. There we go. Finding myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I love them all. I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. And... okay. Skipping text, skipping text. Skip, skipping. Skipping text. This is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing. That was all new! Hang on. I want to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. And you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Jay? Because I'm president, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Jay. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you.
Can you hear me?
That was the special ending.
Can you hear me?
Although I think there's a bit more to it at the end of the credits.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do.
The images aren't That's right, because Monica didn't break in to delete everything, so the images aren't going to get deleted.
I can't even read my own feelings. What good are
Sayori knows everything, but she's not trying to take over like Monica did.
And if
This is the fulfilling ending.
What will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
So if you're skipping through all the text and going through 3 rounds of Act 1
Or is it love?
while skipping through all the text you possibly can, you're going to be spending about 2.5 hours in this game. If you do just 1 round of Act 1 skipping through all the text, it'll probably be about 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours. The other 2 playthroughs went by really fast because of the skip button.
If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call?
Special thanks to Monica and Jay.
And in your reality, if I don't know how to love,
They're still deleting the game, though. Why?
I'll leave you be.
To the special player who achieved the special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bonds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. So let me guess, if I open the game now... Right, the screenshot I forgot to make. Delete. I didn't mean to make. Yeah, I didn't want to. Now if I open the game, it opens on his letter, and then it says that. So you still have to do that. But I did see if you go to game, first run, and you delete that, then you can play the game as normal. Okay. Well, that was the completionist run of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah. That's all I really have to say about that. Hope you enjoyed, even though it was mostly just skipping text, and I skipped over the main important text of this part, but I did go through and at least get the chance to read it thanks to history. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye now.